So this video is sponsored by Moomoo. With at least a $100 deposit, using that link down below, you get up to 15 free stocks, and your uninvested cash for now until Jerome Powell cuts those rates, which is coming, will earn up to 8.1% APY. Guys, this is a no-brainer, so use that link down below or go to StockSurfS.com/Moomoo. And with that being said, let's talk about 5 stocks that have very high short interest that could be squeezing in the short term. And guys, full disclosure, I don't own any of these stocks. They're very risky. They could go to zero, but they could also end up seeing a massive move because they're heavily shorted. And whenever a stock is heavily shorted and something out of the blue happens, maybe some good news, a good earnings report comes out, those stocks could squeeze because shorts are like, oh my goodness, I have to cover, I have to buy back the stock, and that causes a buying frenzy, which causes the squeeze, right? So stock number 1 that I have on the list here has 24.4% short interest. The ticker symbol is IOVA. The company's called Iovance Biotherapeutics. And you guys can see we've been reversing over the last couple of weeks here, pretty much the past month at this point, ever since the company reported earnings, which that came out, when was that? The 8th of August, the company reported earnings. We shot up 40% pretty much right after those numbers came out, and we've been creeping up ever since, right? Now we have a golden cross. We're obviously above both moving averages, and we're trading at a multi-month high, pretty much at the same level as where we were in the middle of May. So my opinion, and please do your own research, guys, but it looks like we could be heading towards $14. $14 is where the stock was. It looks like here, middle of May, early May. Then if that were to break, we could be going even higher. Some other gaps that we could fill include $15.80 to $16. $18 per share is a big one worth looking at as well. So IOVA, 25% short interest, right in that ballpark. Keep your eyes on it. And I think we covered PCT in a recent video, which is Pure Cycle Technologies. This stock is looking pretty good. We're down about, $2 from the recent highs, which is giving us potential dip buy opportunity, a potential dip buy opportunity here, which, let's see, percentage-wise, we are down about 25% off the highs, and clearly we're still holding an uptrend, right? We're in the channel, we're holding the bottom of the channel, and all I'm waiting for is the confirmation of a pop. Will we break out of $6.20, $6.30, 40 cents? If so, we break over that moving average. That's where the real move could come. So we did do very well our last trading day, up 2% on the day, not bad, but I want to get the full break out of 630, and quite frankly, the mid-6s, which from there we could be getting a lot more momentum building up. So I set my alert at $6.30 on PCT, and the short interest is 40%. You heard that right, 40% short interest. So let's see if it cracks out of here and continues the uptrend, which is where I'm looking to trade it, guys. So that's stock number 2. Stock number 3 that I'm looking at is AAOI, which has 28% short interest. This is Applied Optoelectron. This stock actually popped aggressively on Friday, 10% in the green, which is why I'm covering it here in the video. It looks like momentum is starting to build up now, which is nice. So AAOI ended up shooting up to a multi-week high, and now we're testing the highs from the middle of July, being about $12.10 in that ballpark. That's where we hit. And then we sold off about 40-50%, big sell-off there. But now we've recovered a lot off the lows. So if AAOI could take out, let's say, $12, $12.10, this could potentially fill the gap to about $13. That was the high, looks like, from the end of May. Then if that were to break, guys, 15, maybe 15 plus is where this thing could be going. So let me set my alert, even though it's a bit overbought. All right, I get it. I'm going to set my alert at $12, and we'll see what the stock does from this point. Mark is at or above $12 per share. And by the way, now it's at $11.35, so keep that in mind. But if we break out at 12, this could be seeing a lot more momentum. So stock number 4, guys, and by the way, run the likes up, make sure to subscribe and sign up to the mailing list if you want me to send you my top 3 stocks every Monday morning for free. That's linked down below. Stock number 4 is Arcutis or Arcudi, whatever, Biotherapeutics. However the heck you say that, guys. But this one's at about $11 per share. The short interest is 23.5% right now. And you guys can see we're pushing up towards the highs now from, it looks like, when was this? Beginning of July, middle of July, we hit about $10.80, $11 per share. Actually, a couple months before that as well, we hit it, looks like middle of May, about $10.50, $11 per share. So if ARQT could crack out of here, guys, let me set my alert at, I'll do it at $11 per share right now. If we're able to get out of there, we could start making the move to the highs, which here on the 4-hour chart are right around $13.12.50 per share. If I draw this out, you guys can see, there we go. 11 up to $12.50, $13 could totally be in the cards. That would be a move of around, let's see, percentage-wise, 13 to 14% from right here. So I'm liking the way that's setting up. ARQT, which has 23.5% short interest. And do you guys remember ChargePoint, ticker symbol CHPT? This is a penny stock now. I know it's crazy. I can't even believe I just said that, but this thing is now a penny stock. Do you guys remember when ChargePoint was a $20, $30 stock? I mean, it's crazy how much or how quick the tides can turn. We were at $28 a couple years ago. Now we're $1.88 per share. Unbelievable, with 26% short interest. And you guys can see earnings are coming up on ChargePoint in a couple of days, which if they do well, they crack over $1.95, $2 per share. This could really start to move. Let me actually set my alert at $2 per share, and we'll see where it goes from there. Maybe to $2.25, $2.50, top of the channel here. That could be in the cards, in my opinion. So CrowdStrike, or not CrowdStrike, geez, guys, CrowdStrike's on my mind. I obviously own that stock. I don't own ChargePoint, but ChargePoint, $2 alert. Let's see if it breaks out. I'm very excited to see what happens. And again, all of these stocks, guys, are very risky. They're high short interest. Who knows? They could go to zero, but they could also see very big moves in the short term, especially ChargePoint, which again is reporting earnings here in a couple of days. So what are your thoughts? Do you own any of these stocks? Let me know down below in the comments. Run the likes up, by the way, guys, and make sure to subscribe and get up to 15 stocks for Moomoo with at least a $100 deposit. Use that link down below, or simply go to stocksurfast.com/Moomoo, and your uninvested cash will earn up to 8.1% APY, which, guys, that's unheard of. That's a no-brainer. So get on it. Use that link, and I'll catch you in the next video.